Was like triggered by a book I read. I read a book called Who Built the Moon? And I kind of was so fascinated by it. And it like kind of pretty much like kind of says, moon is not like a natural object. And I think that was a great idea for a movie. And then I kind of thought, well, what happens if this object would fall down to Earth and we have to deal with it? That's how the movie, in a way, the first inkling of a movie idea always starts. You know, you find a really fascinating idea which fascinates yourself. And then it took like pretty much 3-4 years to 5 years even to get the right script. And it's a relatively simple idea. The moon's falling to Earth. We have to figure out what it is and how to stop it. And it's then, you know, about the people who go up there and their families who stay behind and have to survive. The idea of this film is like naturally very, very fantastic. And because it's so fantastic, you want to kind of, you know, give it, you know, like a lot of believability. And the believability comes from science. And, you know, the more like naturally you research, the more you can like kind of give the people, you know, some sort of like a basis, you know, that people can believe in it. And we went to great lengths, you know, to talk to a lot of people. But at the end, I'm always like say, well, it has to work for the story. And so it's a mix between, you know, like kind of fact and fiction. I grew up in Germany. In Germany, we don't have like really superheroes. And I don't understand superhero films. I honestly admit it. And so I had to find, in a way, my own genre, you know. And I realized, you know, that, and that was like actually probably came through Independence Day. I like had a lot of disaster elements in the film. When you like study disaster movies, you realize normal people have to become superheroes. Because if they not become develop some superpowers, they will not will survive the disaster. I always like kind of think a movie has to kind of tap into problems of our time, and I think this movie heeds a big warning against we should be very careful with artificial intelligence, and we should. You know, keep our planet intact. But that's also like deeply rooted in all my films. I'm always, you know, try to put a message in that we should be careful that we don't pollute our planets too much because we have not yet the technology to leave it.